Goodbye. As our hoverboards rise above the lip of the crater, the freezing wind sets my blood humming. It's almost sunset, a week after our meeting with the rebels. At this altitude, the sky is upside down. A layer of red, tinged cloud spreads out beneath our mountaintop, with only cold blue overhead. It's just me and the brothers Palafox. A last dinner before we leave Tio behind in safety. By this time tomorrow, Cole and I will be heading into battle. Thank you both, I say, for trusting me. Cole turns from the sunset. You're not still worried about Artura, are you? Nobody believes her stupid theory. I sigh in a cold wind. She believes it, and I bet she's still whispering in your officer's ears. Then she's brain missing, Tio says. Sren says that the problem with psych warfare, you drive yourself mad along with the enemy. Cole smiles. Frey and I know all about that. When we met, we were so busy lying to each other, we almost forgot who we were. Almost, I say, taking his hand. A cloud of steam swirls up from the depths of the cauldron, setting us wobbling on our boards. We descend to the solid rock of the crater's edge, where the warm volcanic air alternates with the mountain wind. Teal pulls a few self-heating meals from his pack. He places them in a neat, ceremonious row. This could be our last dinner together here at the White Mountain. It could be Cole's and my last dinner ever. I've got pad thai, spag bowl, and swede balls. Swede balls, Tio says. 3 timeless classics of camping cuisine. Cole sighs. Anything without rabbit? Same, I say. In the last month, I've seen plenty of volcano rabbits and eaten most of them. Tio passes out the meals, and we pull the heating tabs. I cue mine in my hands, grateful for the warmth as it boils the prefab noodles into something edible. If we win tomorrow, I'll never have to eat camping food again, and if we lose, it'll be my fault. Artura Vigil was right about one thing. Throwing the whole Victorian army into one battle is a dangerous plan. And now that she's doubting me in front of everyone, they won't ever forget that it was my plan. Their enemy's daughter. I look up from my food. You think your soldiers still trust me? Tio shrugs. You heard the rebels. They don't care whose side you're on. They just want to shake things up. And my officers will obey orders, Cole says. Great, I say. Nothing like comrades in arms who have to be ordered to trust me. Zura trusts you, he says. That counts for something. It does, because Zura's coming with me in the stolen hover car. No other Victorian officer is willing to go on a crash landing commando mission. Cole himself will stay with the main fleet. What if Arturo's right about the rest, I ask. That it's a terrible plan to begin with. It's the perfect plan, Cole says, blowing on his food. A coup will end the war quickly, and it means freedom not only for Victoria, but for Shrev too. But we're risking your whole army, Cole. Better than risking the soul of my city. I shake my head, not sure what he means. It'll take years to win a guerrilla war, Tio explains. Long enough for the dust to choke everyone. No one daring to say what they think or to keep a diary in case some Shrev warden arrests them for having the wrong opinion. Everyone in Victoria has their own feed, Cole says, and tells their own story. That's the soul of our city. I grew up breathing spy dust, I say, and I have a soul. Sure, Cole says quickly. I just meant freedom's easy to lose and hard to get back. I look away. From the moment I learned to talk, I've had to watch my words, my gestures, the way I stand and walk. I know the value of freedom more intimately than anyone, but I don't have time for philosophical discussions, not until my sister is safe. You're right, I say. If we can end this tomorrow, it's worth the risk, which is why you should take me, Tio grumbles. Cole just stares into his food. They've had this argument a dozen times in the last week. We have to leave someone in charge here, Tio, I say. In charge of what, he cries. You're taking everyone else with you. Cole turns to his brother, and for a moment, I think he's going to be angry. But his words come softly. Frey's plan will work, but something might happen to me in the fight. If I have bad luck, we need a Palafox to pull Victoria back together. I wonder if that's really true. Certainly everyone in the army thinks so, or they wouldn't follow Cole's orders just because of his last name. And maybe that's what matters. People believe that the first families bind their cities together, and that belief makes the magic work. At least I hope so, because when Rafi declares war on our father tomorrow, It has to tear shred to pieces.